Cause it's like I don't know what I look like to people, but people swear I just smoke and drink and all of this old shit. They swear I do drugs and all of that. Man, I don't do none of that shit. Literally, I don't do none of that. But perception, like used to be around people all the time, and they couldn't believe that I didn't smoke and drink and shit. And it's like everybody don't smoke and drink just because you think they do. Everybody don't do that shit. Like I don't smoke and drink. That's not what I do. But people come around me thinking I do. Like, no, and I definitely don't smoke and drink with strangers. Like, nigga, I don't know what you got going on. Like, I've been in a situation before where a person passed me something that I wasn't aware was in it, and I felt something I ain't never felt before, and I done indulged in this substance before. So I done had somebody pass me a blunt before with some shit in it that I don't know what the fuck they had in it, and the motherfucker didn't say nothing. So now you can't pay me to take no blunt where I don't know what's in it and smoke it. It's like I knew that already in life, like you don't do that anyway, but thinking you could trust people because y'all have done this so many times with each other. It's like, okay, this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? So you feel like you get comfortable and complacent around people who you think you can trust, and then they show you that you can't trust people. Even people you think cool and on your side and shit, you can't trust them because that's crazy to me that me and these people smoke together all the time and nothing, I never felt this feeling before, but this one day in particular, some weird shit happened when a motherfucker passed me the blunt. Like the blunt wasn't a regular blunt, it was like some different shit. Like it was definitely not the shit we had been smoking because mind you, we done smoked together plenty times and I ain't never felt shit off the blunt we smoked. So it's like how this time I'm feeling some different shit. And it's like we always smoke though. We've smoked together countless times. How the fuck did this one time in particular I'm feeling like I got a faint and feeling all woozy and shit. And it's like, bro, I done smoked with these people so much. And I'm like, something wasn't right with that shit. That's the answer. Shit, something wasn't right. They had some other shit on that blunt and didn't tell me. And then I hit the blunt not knowing, and they didn't give a fuck and let me do that shit. So now it's like you can't pay me to just be hitting no blunts with niggas that I think I know because you think you know a nigga till you hit a blunt and you feeling like you got a faint. And a nigga don't tell you, hey, you know I did something different to that blunt just so you know, this ain't a regular blunt. You know what I'm saying? You think you know somebody until you feeling like you got a faint. And y'all smoke all the time and you ain't never felt like you had to faint before. So why this time you feel like you got a faint? So it's like I don't be. I know. I realize now like you really can't trust people like that. So it's like a nigga thinking I'm gonna just hit his blunt because he's passing it to me is beyond me. But obviously they don't understand. Well, they don't know me personally, so they wouldn't know. But I'm saying, obviously, they don't understand. Like people be getting laced and shit, and it's something as simple as somebody just passing you a simple blunt and you not knowing that there's a substance in there that you're not familiar with, but because you smoke with these people or just smoke in general, you take the blunt and it's like that shit almost fucked me up for real. You know what I'm saying? Just not knowing that one, a nigga would do that, and two, what the fuck that shit was in that blunt. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit almost fucked me up. Almost cost me. I don't know what it could have cost me, based on uh based on, I don't know the substance. You know what I'm saying? All I know is I hit that blunt and it just was like, uh-uh. I don't know what the fuck that is, but no. And I know I felt like, nigga, if you faint, you're dead. That's all I know. I know I felt like in my body, like you can feel when something bad about to happen. And I felt like if you faint out here, you not gonna walk away from this situation with your life. And it's like a nigga do that to you and won't even feel shit about it. They don't know how whatever that was in that blunt was going, how I was gonna react to it, nothing. Like I could have overdosed anything, but motherfuckers don't be giving a fuck. And it's something as simple as identifying with a vice y'all have in common and inviting you to indulge in that vice with them because y'all have it in common. It's something as simple as that. It's something as simple as y'all interacting based on vices, based on sharing similar vices. Like it's something that simple, and it's like motherfuckers don't even care. That's the fucked up part. They don't care. Like dude would think just because he's offering me something that I'm gonna take it, but it's like, nah, bro. Like nobody considers what someone has been through as to why they do the things they do. They just take it personally. Like one thing I learned about life is I don't take much shit personal anymore. Like I know there's some other shit going on that more than what meets the eye. So it's like, okay, I'm not gonna call it grace, but I'm gonna call it understanding. I understand that people are emotional about something beyond what meets the eye. So with that being said, I understand when I get certain reactions out of people based on shit that's going on in their life. So it's like I don't take it personally. It's for what? I know what's going on. It's foolish to take it personally when you know, okay, it's some other shit going on. I said what I said. So I swear shit.